Hi, Linda here. I'm getting ready for the Madison Mingle, which is a 3-day card making party kind of. Anyway, all I really need to take is this one tub. It's got my 50 card sets. See, everything's in this bag for someone to make my card. Has my directions, sample my card, what supplies I have, the directions for the card. That's all in here. The markers to use, any extra. That's what I have to take, okay? Now the rest of the stuff is stuff that I personally need to take. So I'm gonna get that all over here and start packing. So I have my great big crop thing here and I need to fill it up. Okay, I'm taking my Scrabble letters because I'm selling some little journals. Like this is one I made for myself, and if a person buys it, they can get their name put on it. But this is mine for the Mingle. This is, if I see a stamp I like, I'm going to stamp it here. Just little pockets. This is notes. I put one of those little bags in it and just notes I want to take. These are things if I sell stuff. And this is for sketches. Okay, so here's the letters that people can buy. I'm taking my favorite paper cutter, my old Making Memories scoreboard. So those have to go in here. Now I have to make sure I have an extra cutting blade for my thing. So that's going to go like in these pockets in the front. There's probably stuff in these pockets already. Oh yeah, look at all this stuff. Oh, I've already got aspirin in there, Post-its, beads, pens. All right, these are going to go down here. Some extra ribbon, stuff I just never took out of there. The sides have stuff in it too, like chapstick, hand cream. My favorite pencil. These are my favorite pencils. I have a bunch of them. The thing that I like the most about these pencils are that they're a 0.9, and so they don't, the lead doesn't break that easy, and I don't have to worry about sharpening them. Some glue dots are in the side here. Some other kinds of glue are in here. So I'm all kind of set with that. All right, so here's the Scrabble tiles. They have to go in here. I have a score buddy that needs to go in here. My ATG gun's going to go in here, and the little stand that I have that I stand it on. Stick that in my part, and I put a new one in there. But I also have an extra one to pack on the side. My scrap bag that I made, that's going to have the scraps next to me, and put the little non-stick pad in there. Let's see. Now I have some extra white paper in case I want to stamp something extra. I'm in charge of bringing my Cuttlebug, so I need to bring my Cuttlebug plates, and people are going to share it. And here's my head. So here's my Cuttlebug panel out because I don't need it. Okay, so my Cuttlebug's in there. The Cuttlebug plates are in there. My scrap bag is in there. I have a bag with some Memento ink, and I couldn't find my Memento ink, so I opened a new one. Now I have 2 of them in here, and Distress ink and a dauber to spread it with. In this bag, I have my Copic markers, foam tape, repositional tape, score tape, and then I have tools, another one of those pencils, staples for the Tim Holtz stapler, which I really love, a pair of pliers, because you never know, these clips for holding things to emboss, my Cuttlebee scissors, this thing that's supposed to clean your hands, but I'm not really sure if it does, some extra glue dots, Tim Holtz scissors, my Fisker scissors. I think that's enough in there. I'm number 3, so I have this to sit on my table. This is another box of tools. These are just Spica pens, an extra blade for my cutter, some stays on black. I don't think I need that because I have enough the other. Stamp-a-majig, some fingernail files, some extra tape. I'm not going to take that. These are just little cutouts. A ruler. This one I don't need. I need this. This is like a dental pick. This is to get tape off of stuff. An extra block, an extra scissors, a little ruler, a Sharpie. Okay, and these things. Alright, so this I'm not going to take. And these pockets. Extra scissors. Since the other thing's sitting on my table, it's gonna go in there. This is extra. These Stamp-a-majigs are really nice if you don't have one. That's something that's a must. Someone gave me this. This is pretty cool. It has tape in it and it pops up, you know, like a Post-it, and you wear it on your arm. Someone gave it to me when I was teaching. So that's a nice way to have your tape. These are extra. This is going in the tool. I have my sander and my Tim Holtz poker and some stamp cleaner. This would be the stamp, you know, the scrubber thing. It's just a pad that I got somewhere. I don't know where I got it from. Some extra glue, a glue stick, this glue for tiny things. I think that's going to go in some Q-tips. Here, because these are all extra, they can go in this big, on the sides of these big bags. Tools that sit on the table. Tools that sit on the table are going to be in this bag, and I forget what this bag's called, but it's like, oh, one of those bags they have parties and you get them. I really like it. It's very handy. Okay, I think these can go in the front. Alright, someone asked me to bring a couple of my art impression stamps. They're really fun. And then this bag can fit right in here, like this. And, oh, I have some treats. Let's see, a bag of skinny pretzels and a bag of Hershey Natures. This must have fell out of my bag. I think that's it, but I have to show you what I'm selling at this sale. Here's my book. So this is all the stuff I'm selling. I have a lot of stuff on this table. This box is full of these bow tires, you know, that peg bow tires, and I'm selling those for $8. I hope I have fair prices. I have some bags of wooden things here, and these are $2 for 20 of them. I have some of these scissor kind of things for, you know, like when you emboss. Oh, you can't even see them. Like when you emboss, they're $2. I have a bunch of beads. When I was selling my beads, I had a lot of like end pieces or just 2 yards, so those are going. I made 4 of these things to hold your ATG gun. I have some Tim Holtz clocks, some birds, some flowers, some little clothespins that, you know, like there's 10 of these in here for $1. Lots of die cuts. This whole bag, this whole box is really full. Lots of die cuts. Here's some like dewdrops, and some, I have a couple of horse kits in here, in case 3 horse kits in there. So I wanted to show you the books. I mean, I showed you my book, but these are the books that if someone buys them, I'm going to let them get the tiles that go for their name so they can put their tile on it. But this is the way it looks. It's an old Scrabble board. That's why they get the Scrabble. And then I have this one I already put the tabs in. Has 4 sections. And I just put various papers and some of those a bag in it, a couple of those in it. Bingo cards, paper pockets with some Post-its, ledger paper, drawing paper, ledger paper, another bingo. This one's a pocket that has a tag in it. On the back side has like a belly band and a flashcard and a tag. Then I just did some punching, some more paper. Then this one I put these cute little these little cards in it. I'm not sure what I should charge for these, but ledger paper, bingo card, another piece of designer paper, more paper. I put a lot of paper in them because I figure, you know, if they're using this for the Madison Mingle, they might want to write things like I am. Little pocket there, Quizmo card, paper. Then this is one of those envelopes, like the Swap with Tracy Treasures, and this has got a tag that comes out, so it's got a pocket there. And then the other side of this, I put a belly band kind of thing, and then I put another little thing down here to catch the whatever I put in here, and I put a couple of dress forms in there. Then this page, I just folded that and stamped this one. I didn't do it throughout the whole book because I thought, you know, they might want to do it. Then here's some like just white drawing paper. Then here's some tags that I've been making. I really like the Tim Holtz ones, and I have some, but I have Elegant Edges, I think it is, makes a ticket like this, so I just copied the number and did around it with the red. Well, I'm glad I'm showing you this because this is the one I didn't want to put in there, so I have to find the right one that goes in there. Then this is a pocket, and here's some ledger paper and just some white paper, and then one of these little golden book cards that I put in the end, and that's the back of it. And this just goes like this. I'm not real thrilled with these wires, and then the back just looks like this. And then I just tied a ribbon around it, and I'll put a note on it saying that, now here's the other ones. I already had, these fit in bags because they're the right size. This one is just a little bit too wide to fit in the bag, so. I know Lisa and Yolanda wanted to know what I was taking, so there you go, girls, that's what I'm taking. One more thing I forgot, my apron. I just made this. I got this apron for like $1, and I folded up the bottom and made 3 big pockets in it that go across. Actually, I guess there's 4 big pockets. And then I took an old napkin and I made 2 pockets, smaller pockets here, and then there's actually 4 more pockets there. So I have my apron and my Altoids and my coupons. And the apron and the Altoids were thanks to Pocono Pam. So thanks for the advice. All right, I hope maybe my packings help some of you that are going on a scrapbook retreat or card making event. All right, have a great weekend. Bye.